very critical to discussions like this.
Yeah.
So we always say technology is about people.
Yes.
It's not about the shiny devices or gadgets that you can have, but actually being able to drive the transformation within the organization. So it's dealing with the softer issues of people.
Yeah.
And that is where a lot of challenges actually do occur.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Brendmo Business Hub channel. Today I'm joined by very important guest who is Abelphard Murimbika. Abel, welcome to Brendmo Business Hub channel.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for gracing us. And the reason why I'm saying I'm joined by a very important person is because of the subject that we are going to talk about. So just in brief, Abel is the managing director of CitiBlu, an IT managed service company. So they help with your IT or your other IT related service. So today in this topic, we are going to focus in this studio. We are going to talk more about AI. AI is the buzz thing. Everyone is talking about AI. Everyone is AI. So stay tuned so that at least you can enjoy the conversation. Thank you very much for that topic, Abel, that we are going to have today.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So just to kick off, Abel, everyone I think uses Microsoft, and I just want to start by asking, how does Microsoft incorporate AI into maybe Microsoft Office 365 or into everything that we do on Microsoft?
Thank you. Thank you so much for the very insightful question. Maybe just to set as a basis, what is AI?
Yeah.
For the benefit of those who don't know what it is. So essentially, AI is when you train a machine or a computer program to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence.
Yeah. Okay.
And when we talk about Microsoft, in terms of how it incorporates AI, we are very familiar with the Windows platform, especially in this part of the country, of the world. We are very conversant with Windows machines, with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and the like for productivity. So there is a basis for everyone. Over and above that, Microsoft has, over the years, invested in a lot of features that drive AI to actually improve or empower its users with AI capabilities. So it uses the same large language models that people are familiar with, like the ones that are used by ChatGPT. So it's bringing the entire library of the internet, as an example, onto someone's device, so that when you are using its product, you're also able to get a lot more insightful data from that huge library. Over and above that, Microsoft is known for what is called graph. A lot of people do not know what graph is, but if you're using Microsoft 365 today, it's actually the service that is behind the experience that you get from Microsoft 365. What it essentially does is that, for example, if you're working in SharePoint, if you perform a simple task such as inviting an external party to come and collaborate with you on a document that you have in SharePoint, you have essentially invoked three services that are offered by Microsoft, one being OneDrive, which is responsible for hosting the file. You have invoked Outlook for sending out an email. So Microsoft is natively an integrated service or bouquet of applications that are working together such that they give you a very seamless experience, and you will not know what is behind what you're doing, but for you is the convenience that you enjoy. So when we now speak of AI, it's Microsoft combining graph and large language models so that you have that entire power right on your desktop. If you're using a mobile device, right in the palm of your hand.
Hey, so because the subject of AI is actually complex to people, but I think I like the way you actually dissected it to say when I'm working on a SharePoint to those people that doesn't know, it's a platform that you use from Microsoft. You are the one who can explain it better. But I'm just saying when you say that when I'm sharing a document on SharePoint, I've actually evoked different types of services there. The email, because I can just say share to Abel. Then it's like it's emailed already. It's gone to email. I don't need to go and email and whatever. Yeah, very interesting actually, because I know the subject of AI, especially to people of my age. But I know the 2000s are up to speed with that. But people who were there before, it's a subject that is very complex that needs someone to really understand and see and be on speed on what AI can actually do for you as a person or as an organization. Yeah. So I think that is very, very important. So, Abel, what is Microsoft Copilot? Because we just hear these kind of terms, but with simplifying, because you're talking to people
Yes, absolutely.
in the simplest format. Yes, yeah.
Yes. So, as a basis, what we do in our business, we try to break down these huge constructs like AI so that they are second nature to everyone. It doesn't matter what age group you are.
People like us, accountants, and
exactly, that's the whole point. Because once people can connect with it at that level, they will reap the benefits because the benefits are boundless.
Yes.
So speaking of Copilot, it's essentially an AI assistant that now works with you when you have a license within the Microsoft ecosystem to aid in the work that you'll be doing using the Office apps from SharePoint to Teams to Word, Excel. So imagine having what you would ordinarily have an assistant help you to do. For example, in Outlook and managing your calendar, if you had a personal assistant, you have someone help you schedule so that you don't double book, check everyone's availability. But now Copilot is that assistant actually gives you the prompts or organizes your calendar in a way smarter way. If you need to schedule an event, it allows you to, it suggests time that are personalized to your own circumstances. So it checks the people that you want to schedule a meeting with, their availability and suggest time that is available. The applications are very broad. In Teams, you can summarize or you can get a summary of the main prompts or the main points from a meeting. So you can actually ask it to summarize what the team is going on. What what did this person speak about? What are the talking points or what are the main issues that are coming out of this conversation? What questions were asked and which questions are not yet answered? So in real time, whilst you're in a meeting, you can actually pick out the most important nugget. Such that it gives you that piece of takeaway points that you require from a meeting that you would ordinarily need someone to actually sit through, either yourself or someone else, to actually come through that entire conversation, possibly listen to the entire conversation again and then draw that points. It actually does that for you. In the meeting.
I actually think that we underutilize what the Copilot or the staff that are in Microsoft Abel. Your company help with that if people want to really understand, and how can we effectively incorporate for efficiency, because it's all about being productive and efficient.
Absolutely. So for starters, we've been a Microsoft partner for years. So the core of our business is actually helping businesses transform, especially the Microsoft onto the Microsoft ecosystem because of the obvious benefits. I mean, we are very accustomed to productivity from a Windows and Office point of view than anything. And over and above that, we function within a value chain of partners who allow us to extend discounts for licenses for products like this. So I think we are rightly placed to support any business of any size with the licenses that are required.
No, interesting. So me, I am a fan of being productive. There you have it. Please get in touch with Abel so that at least he look at your ecosystem and help you to effectively be effective and manage your ecosystem and take out unnecessary things that you are doing that you can actually use. You still do using your 365. So just moving on, Abel, how does this copilot work for in terms of communication or even project management? Maybe you can touch a little bit around there.
So copilot has got a lot of use cases.
Yeah.
I think for most people on a day-to-day basis, you access your emails from Outlook.
Yeah.
So it can already summarize your emails in a day. So you can open Outlook if you've missed yesterday's email.
I think I need that. Like yesterday.
You do.
Yeah.
So when you open Outlook, you can actually ask it to summarize the emails that you missed from and any actionable steps that you need to take forward. And it will just bring out that summary. It will say, so and so ask you to provide this document, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And beyond that, it actually allows you to, or helps you to draft emails so that you do it faster. The whole idea of AI is to actually free up a lot of the time that we used to do things. So it can actually draft emails for you. It can help you with tones if you want to write emails in a certain way. If you want to write emails that are based on research or facts, you can actually write from within Outlook. You can actually pick up or request using prompts, the latest data or latest information pertaining to the specific subject. So from a communications point of view, it helps you to communicate better. Project management, it helps you organize tasks. It helps you to collaborate with people in the team. It helps you to flex where there are risks, or where there are issues that you need to pay attention to, deadlines that are coming and things like that. So it actually analyzes the data that is within the ecosystem that you're working on. In Microsoft 365, there is a licensed Microsoft project because Microsoft is embedded on or is supported by the Graph Cloud service. It's able to pick up data from that is sitting in your SharePoint. Let me just say that. So your SharePoint is your repository of all company information. So it can help you to organize tasks based on information sitting in different documents. So it actually collates and analyzes that data and presents to you in a very simple dashboard that allows you to make decisions. From a project management point.
Wow, I feel like I'm underutilizing because I've been a Microsoft member for long. I feel like I'm actually underutilizing, So, Abel, from this discussion, I feel like we have been underutilizing. I know you have taught us task management and all those kind of things, but I think there's a whole lot of things that we can actually tap into to improve our efficiency. Because what is important for company is the benefits from productivity perspective. Maybe you can touch a little bit around
benefits in the roadmap. Like if you're here today, how do you navigate your next steps, things like that.
So maybe you can actually re-emphasize the benefits from being productive perspective from using these tools.
Okay, so from a benefits point of view, I think the first is that you free up your employees' time. You free up a lot of your time by getting rid of repetitive tasks. There are a number of tasks that you must perform from an administrative point of view. But when you automate them, it means that people who perform them are now freed up to now focus more on the strategic,
the core things.
The strategic tasks or duties that they must perform, tasks that require creativity and that are actually more fulfilling to a lot of stuff. And beyond that, it allows you to do more with less. So it allows you to be more profitable. It is proven.
When you talk about profit, I understand.
You become more profitable because you free up, you optimize the resources that you have. Let machines do what machines can do better, and let humans do what they are good at. So that way it affects your bottom line.
Yes. Yes.
And beyond that, it's that it also improves employees' morale.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone is performing at their optimum,
yes,
it boosts their confidence.
Yeah.
They are connected with the work that they do. They're motivated, and that has a lot of ripple effects in terms of benefits for the team dynamic as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, no, that's very important. There's a lot of benefits from an accountant perspective. The bottom line that you're talking about, imagine you were supposed to hire someone who need to do ABC, but those things can actually be streamlined, which is money that is remaining in the company by using the tools that you have already. The tools that you can actually incorporate and you have already in the business. But I want to ask you a question, Abel. I know you've been implementing and helping a lot of organizations through this. What are the challenges that you've been facing, especially taking a company that hasn't been using that? What are the challenges around incorporating that, so that at least our viewers can be aware of potential challenges that are there, but however, what did those organizations do to make sure that whatever they would have implemented is beneficial to the organization?
Yeah. Thank you for that question. And it's very critical to discussions like this.
Yeah.
So we always say technology is about people. It's
Yes.
not about the shiny devices or gadgets that you can have, but actually being able to drive the transformation within the organization. So it's dealing with the softer issues of people.
Yeah.
And that is where a lot of challenges actually do occur.
Yeah.
Because for any kind of innovation around technology to succeed, there must be buy-in from the people, and a lot of times it's driven from the top, from management.
Yes.
So a lot of times the challenge is that people who are behind the business are not sold on technology in general. There are myths around the costs that have no basis when you compare the costs and the benefits. So as long as there is no adoption or interest from management, it filters to staff. But where we have seen the most successful innovations like that being implemented is driven from the top. You have management saying, this is our cutoff date, we are going this direction. Whether the solution is polished or not, we are going to figure it out, as long as they are willing to put themselves out there and try new things and move with the times. Those have been the most successful scenarios where adoption has done very well. So to your question, the biggest challenge is always around people. It's because technology is a tool. It's just like a shovel. And it's up to the people who are using it and how they use it. Yes, to pick it up in the first place and how they're going to use it, to what extent they're going to use it, and how they are going to see or govern how they use the tool that they have in the life cycle of using that product.
So what will be your advice to someone who's listening to say, you know what, we have understood maybe what you have spoken about, and we want to implement this in our organization. What is the first step? Maybe what is the first step, so that at least they can also those challenges that we're talking about cannot necessarily be, how do they roll that out?
So because the biggest challenge is always people, I think the solution is embedded in where the challenge is. So if it's a people person, then it has to be formulated in some kind of governance framework. So you don't consider IT or technology as a by the way thing, but you actually embed it into the core of the business. So it starts from creating a strategy. So exactly where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And once you define your current position as a benchmark, and you define the roadmap that you want to create, then everything else will kind of begin to fall in place. There's a lot of learning that needs to happen. There's a lot of cultural shift within an organization that must happen. So what are the instruments that needs to be placed, so that to be placed in the business, so that you begin to invest in the right things that you require to begin that change management process.
Okay.
Training is a critical part of that, but training is informed by that same journey that you want to take.
Yeah, yeah. Because I know when people know why, if there is a why behind, which you're talking about the training, telling from the strategy why our strategy is like this, they are likely to buy into the whole process because they see the advantages of the disadvantage of not using that into their day-to-day routine or into their day-to-day basis.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. So when you look at the disadvantages, probably because AI is still kind of a new concept, although it has been around for a long time, some people look at it from a distance to say it's just one of those shiny things, what IT people are like, coming with big words and they want us to spend a lot of money on this. But soon it will come a time whereby it will be apparent what is driving a business. And AI is one of the biggest drivers for success today in businesses, because if in one business they decide not to embrace it, the person or their competitor or the person next door can actually be driven by AI to such an extent that the benefits cannot be ignored. Where you put a lot of resources to achieve the same means, someone will achieve even better results with way less, and that affects your competitive advantage. You are spending a lot more to achieve lesser results than someone who's spending quite less. It's just like having a person perform a specific role. For example, if you say that we want to have a business development executive, as an example, and their role is to be writing proposals and things like that, and someone invests in AI that actually helps you to write a full proposal, right? And you're gonna review that proposal as a business owner, whether it comes from AI or it comes from this person. But now when you compare the quality of outputs from both and the cost for having those, it becomes a no-brainer. So the disadvantages of not investing in AI are
actually outweigh too much. They're actually huge. That if you're a business owner, you are not looking at that. I don't know where your business is going, which is very, very important. So, Abel, just to wrap up, what are the future directions when we are looking at maybe for Microsoft AI ecosystem specific? What are the future direction there? So in answering that, I also want you to answer the question that to a business that is still thinking, how will we put this forward, and where do we start? And maybe they haven't yet embraced the AI or in the context of Microsoft AI as well. Your advice, what are the advices that you need to give that person or that business, or the ones that are already embracing, knowing that AI a bit, what should they do to fully embrace? What is the future direction for Microsoft AI?
To sum it, AI is here to stay. So whether someone chooses to ignore it, it will still serve them to their disadvantage. Because even today, the applications that we use on a day-to-day basis are now being sort of like empowered with the AI. WhatsApp is good AI. So even though a lot of people are still training their models to be better and better at what they want them to do, but almost every application now is AI. If you use an accounting package in your field, we saw QuickBooks has got AI doing data analysis behind the scenes. So even if someone chooses to ignore them, to ignore that, it will still work, but it's only that they are not using it to the fullest of their capability. So AI is here to stay. It's going to do a lot more, especially from a personalization point of view, because people who are providing you services wants to collect your data so that they know how to get the best out of you. So they will introduce AI in their platforms, and it will be the driver of almost everything that is designed for user experience or for service delivery.
Yeah.
So AI is not going anywhere. And anyone, if you're a business owner and you own a business, whatever industry you are, it's very important at this time to just know what the future trends or what the trends are right now with regards to AI and where your industry is going, so that you are not disrupted.
Yeah.
For all you know, your business model can be replaced by an app that doesn't require people, and you're out of business overnight. It is happening. It has happened before. It can happen. So I would actually encourage anyone at whatever level that you are, just to find out there are a lot of online courses, free online courses on Coursera, on edX, and many platforms like that, even YouTube, just to understand the construct. What is AI? How is it doing? And maybe delving deeper into how it is working in your sector, so that you know how to pivot in terms of how you provide your services and how to enhance your business model, now taking advantage of AI and all the features that the tools that you use are coming with.
Yeah. Okay. No, very, very interesting. So just because I think you have, whether we like it or not, you have articulated that AI is here to stay. So as a person within an organization, as an employee, as a leader, so you need to embrace it in your own industry and see how you can actually harness that to help your business efficiency and all those. I'm actually thinking as an accountant, a managing director, that we're not going to take clients that doesn't want to be online. Thank you. Because we had the clients say, no, we are so small. They're actually drawing us back.
You can actually...
Now we need to
for such a scenario, you know, you can actually propose a double-priced tier. Those who want to be online, they will get the benefits. Because for you actually use a lot more resources to service the customer who's offline.
You know, so which is a very important part. I think you actually given me an idea there. So we're encouraging people to embrace AI, where the world is going and how the world is operating. Very, very important. So someone might be thinking, Abel, maybe they want to summarize a bit how they can get hold of you, your business as well, to try and say, if they want to harness, especially you said you're a Microsoft partner, if they want you to come into their business, do you provide that? Look at how they're doing things, how they can improve from Microsoft's perspective as an ecosystem. You do that, you do the training, you do the benefits and all those kind of things. Right?
Yes.
Absolutely. So maybe you can summarize that to say how you can, how people can get hold of CitiBlu and what can you do for the businesses.
Okay. Thank you for that. So to get in contact with us, all our contact details are on our website, www.citiblu.com. So it's CitiBlu without the E.
Okay.
It's the French version of blue. So citiblu.com. So all our contact details are there. And yes, we are a Microsoft partner, and we have extensive years of experience, and we're also passionate about providing solutions within the Microsoft ecosystem. We're very familiar with helping businesses transform. I think we have worked across many different sectors, even non-profit sectors who you traditionally not be tech savvy, but we actually invest in holding them by the hand to implement the systems that work for them, and also providing the training and the after training support to ensure that the environment is healthy. Any issues that they encounter with the Microsoft ecosystem, we are available to help.
All right, thank you very much. There you have it. Take away, AI is here to stay, as Abel said. So embrace it or perish. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to this channel, share with other business owners and people that you see that they are going to get a lot of nuggets and help from this conversation. Thank you.
Thank you.